Sahana bhavatu, Sahanao bhunaktu, Sahabhiryam karvavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shiva. Welcome to the completion day of our Vishwa Yoga Prarthana, a journey that started on April 2nd and a journey that has gone the full mandala of 48 days. Today is the 48th day, and last evening as we were doing the prayer and towards the end the skies opened up, the heavens opened up, and we were blessed by a very beautiful rain that has cooled things down a lot here. Indian culture understands that rain is a blessing, and humanity needs to understand and be worthy of such blessings from the heavens. It was a very beautiful moment because if it had come 5 minutes earlier, I would not have been able to complete my session. You can still see we have a bit of wind, a nice breeze. You can see it creating a new hairstyle for Dr. Ananda. 48 days is quite a significant period of time, and today we are on to the 95th session that we have been doing. These are attempts by us as individuals to come together, attempts by us to create a unitive bridge. It is a yoga setu, a yoga bridge, a manushya setu, a human bridge across the continents, where we are all coming together and we are focusing our intent. We are making a sankalpa, disciplining ourselves, and the whole concept of Kriya Yoga coming alive in us, where we have been having the discipline, that is the tapa. We have been having the introspective aspect of the Brahmari and the internal journey, which is the Swadhyaya. And then that sense of the sankalpa and the giving over to something higher. That is part of the sankalpa and the cheering on and the final Shanti mantra, which is like the Ishvara Pranidhana. So the whole synchronized global prayer, which I have renamed as the Vishwa Yoga Prarthana, because I feel that the beauty of the term is very important and the vibration of the sound. And today we are going into our second last session of this mandala. What is a mandala? It's a sense of completion. That is why in the Guru Stotra we use a word Akhanda Mandalakaram. That unbroken sphere is how they translate it there. So mandala, normally we use it as a shape. Nowadays people have so much of designing coming into making mandalas and personal mandalas and all. Okay, that's fine. It's a very good therapeutic tool. But mandala also means this complete sphere. One complete, something that has become complete. And a mandala is very much part of the Indian culture when we talk about discipline. And whenever people are doing any discipline of their life, 48 days is often taken as the key to it. And for those who haven't yet got the number 48, it is because we have the 12 zodiac signs, the Rashi. We have the 9 celestial influences, the Navagrahas, and then we have the 27 stars. So here this concept of the circle coming together and the circle becoming one, that is the concept that is very much being brought out here. So let's come together to perform the Brahmari. Let your mind turn inward, going on an internal journey, a contemplative journey into the self. Becoming mindful, aware and conscious of the physical aspect of the body, the anatomical aspects, the structure of the body, where we have the trillions of cells, the tissues, the organs and the organ systems. That part of us which is the Sthula Sharira, the gross level of existence that can be perceived by our senses, related to the Annamaya Kosha, the body made up of food, sustained and maintained by food, and that which is food to other organisms. Becoming aware of the Pranamaya Kosha, the physiological functional aspect of our existence, where all the structures come alive with prana, enabling the cells, the tissues, the organs and the systems to function at their optimal best. Where there is a beautiful flow of energy, the prana, through the 729,000 nadis, the 12 chakra plexus, the important nadis of the Idapingala Sushumna being energized, and wonderful flow through the Dvadasha pranas, all the pranavayus, super pranavayus and the para pranavayus, enabling us to function to the best of our ability. Becoming aware of the psychological aspect of our existence, the emotion, that part where consciousness comes in, mindfulness comes in. Essence of the antakaranas, the chitta, the manas, buddhi and ahankara coming alive in this. A very beautiful sense of the subconscious, unconscious and the conscious part of us coming alive, making us a human, someone endowed with mind. Growing in consciousness as you become aware of the Vijnanamaya Kosha, the intellectual aspects of us, the higher mental processes that are empowered by discernment and metacognition, viveka and vairagya. The buddhi, the higher aspect of discernment, which needs to be refined for the higher experiences, enabling us to understand the Vijnanamaya Kosha, having the three amazing powers, Ichcha, Kriya and Jnana. Ichcha Shakti, the power of intent, Kriya Shakti, the power of action, and Jnana Shakti, the power of wisdom. Equivalent to the trinity of Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati. The energies of Durga being the Kriya, Lakshmi being the Ichcha, and Saraswati being the Jnana. Growing in consciousness as we become aware of the Anandamaya Kosha, where we start to connect with the causal aspects, the Karana Sharira. When we were working with the Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnana, we were working with the subtle aspects, the Sukshma. And in the Anandamaya Kosha, we start to manifest that beautiful sense of bliss that arises when we have that sense of oneness with the universe in which we live. That part of us that connects to each and every other part in the universe. It is that part of the jigsaw puzzle that fits into all the other sides, enabling us to be part of that wholesome universe. That experience of bliss that arises when we lose the sense of the lower self and connect with the higher self. Something that manifests when we decide to serve in a selfless manner. When our actions become nishkama, selfless, non-attached. At that point, the Anandamaya Kosha comes alive and we connect with something much bigger than what we have identified with till date. All these five aspects of our existence coming together as we, as that big drop, grow and expand to become part of the ocean. The drop, which was potentially the ocean, becoming the ocean in experience. A beautiful sense of being all one. Begin to move your fingers and then rub your palms together, generating a nice warmth. Placing the warmth over your eyes, then placing it over the forehead and the head. Let us bring our hands together into the Kailash Mudra or the Anjali Mudra over the head, bringing together all of our hearts and minds, the mindful hearts and the heartful minds in the Sankalpa. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. With all our collective power of peace, we overcome COVID-19. Having made the Sankalpa together, let us express our cheer, our appreciation, our gratitude to each and every one of those wonderful people all over the world who are doing the best for humanity at this time. Those medical personnel who are there in the front line, all the support staff in the hospitals, in the healthcare system, all of the staff, all the people who are helping keep places clean as possible, everyone who's trying to maintain discipline as much as possible, everyone who is part of the supply chain of the essential services and commodities so that others can stay at home, everyone who is putting themselves in the line of fire for the sake of others, everyone who is being a responsible human being, doing what they should do and being what they should be at this moment so that humanity can overcome the challenge that we are facing. Everyone who is physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually and financially sharing with others. Everyone who is opening their heart, their mind and the doors to help others. Let us appreciate and cheer on each and every one of these noble souls, every one of these noble human beings who is doing their best. If each person does the best, well, this whole planet would be such a different, much better place. Using this opportunity of COVID-19 as a catalyst for transformation, transforming humanity so that humanity 2020 can be the best version of itself. That will be the best thing that could have come out of this whole crisis. It is not about finding a cure. It's not about finding a vaccine. It is about whether we can transform as the whole of humanity. And when we do that, it will all be worth it. Doing our best is what's in our hands. The rest is not. Do your best, leave the rest. It's been wonderful. We have one more session this evening, but I would just like to thank each and every one of you who has been with me on this journey for the last 48 days. 48 days, 95 sessions till this one. And you have been with me, and it's been just so wonderful to be with all of you. Another journey starts tomorrow, another journey goes ahead, and we keep on the journey in different ways. Om Loka Samastam Sukhino Bhavantu Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi. Om. Be happy, be safe, be healthy, be wise, be blessed wherever you are, and be a blessing to others also. Hari Om Tat Sat.